In the dazzling world of Chinese entertainment, few duos have captivated audiences quite like Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Their unforgettable performances in the legendary drama The Untamed not only launched them into superstardom, but also cemented their place in the hearts of millions around the globe. Their chemistry on and off screen sparked countless fan theories, artistic tributes, and emotional discussions, many believing their bond was far deeper than what was publicly shared. However, recently, whispers and speculation have begun to grow louder. Fans have noticed a visible distance between the two stars, stirring rumors of a fallout, or perhaps something even more dramatic, a breakup. But what really happened between these two megastars? Was it a misunderstanding, personal differences, or something more painful and private? This essay dives deep into the real reason behind their reported separation, piecing together interviews, public appearances, behind-the-scenes moments, and the silent messages hidden between the lines. We invite you on this emotional roller coaster to uncover the truth. Back in 2019, The Untamed hit Chinese screens like a storm. Based on the popular novel Mo Dao Zhu Shi, it followed the turbulent yet profound journey of Wei Wuxian, played by Xiao Zhan, and Lan Wangji, played by Wang Yibo. The intensity, the subtle glances, the shared pain and joy, all translated into a performance so natural and heartfelt that fans questioned whether it was simply acting. During the promotion of the drama, the duo often appeared inseparable. Interviews, variety shows, and fan events were filled with laughter, gentle teasing, and the kind of body language that screamed comfort and trust. It was the golden age of the Boxiao or Yizhan fandoms, communities built around their shared presence. So what happened? As months turned into years, keen-eyed fans began noticing a change. Once frequent joint appearances became rare. Birthday messages, once shared with affection, vanished. Social media interactions dwindled. A cold air seemed to settle where once warmth bloomed. In mid-2023, an award show presented a heart-wrenching sight. Both Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo were present, but seated apart, with no eye contact exchanged. The once electric synergy between them had evaporated. Fans flooded online forums with concern, asking, why? The internet exploded with theories. Some believed a miscommunication on set had led to a falling out. Others thought it was a calculated PR move by their management teams to promote individual careers. A few, perhaps driven by wishful thinking, suggested a painful romantic breakup. The truth, as often is the case, is more nuanced. According to an anonymous source close to the industry, the rift began as a professional disagreement. After The Untamed, offers flooded in for both actors. They were advised to pursue solo projects to avoid typecasting. Xiao Zhan leaned toward dramatic, emotionally complex roles like in The Wolf, while Wang Yibo explored action-packed narratives, especially after his role in Hidden Blade. As their careers diverged, so did their time and priorities. Communication lessened. The connection dimmed. But was this merely a case of career drift, or was there more beneath the surface? Both stars have endured personal challenges. Xiao Zhan faced immense online backlash in 2020 following the AO3 incident, where fanfiction involving his character was reported, leading to site bans and widespread controversy. He retreated from the public eye, emotionally shaken. Wang Yibo, on the other hand, battled intense pressure from a rising fame that demanded perfection. His stoic demeanor began to crack in interviews, revealing hints of fatigue and guardedness. Sources suggest that during these trying times, both reached out, but miscommunication and differing coping styles led to a widening emotional chasm. Xiao Zhan, a sensitive and introspective soul, needed emotional support. Wang Yibo, more private and reserved, struggled to express his empathy. In the end, they simply couldn't bridge the emotional distance that had grown between them. Despite the rumors, both actors remained publicly respectful of each other. Neither made negative comments, and they still spoke with kindness when asked about The Untamed or their experiences filming together. However, the silence between them grew louder. For devoted fans, this was perhaps the most heartbreaking chapter, Watching two people who once shared laughter now exchange only formal words in interviews, if anything at all. The million-dollar question: were Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo ever in love? While both have never publicly acknowledged any romantic involvement, their on-screen chemistry and off-screen behavior left a lasting impression. The way Xiao Zhan would look at Yibo during interviews, the way Yibo would gently tease and defend Xiao Zhan from critics, it all spoke of something more profound. Some fans point to moments that seemed too genuine to be acting, those soft smiles, shared glances, and synchronized movements. Others highlight how they seemed to understand each other without words, with Wang Yibo often noticing Xiao Zhan's moods before anyone else did. On more than one occasion, their protectiveness of one another seemed deeply personal. Maybe it was love. Maybe it was a deep friendship that blurred the lines. Maybe it was something neither of them could fully define under the spotlight of fame. But in a world where vulnerability can be a weakness, perhaps they chose silence over exposure, privacy over confession. And in doing so, they left fans with a beautiful, bittersweet mystery. What we do know is that they shared a connection rare in the entertainment industry, a connection powerful enough to inspire millions, yet fragile enough to break under the weight of expectation, scrutiny, and unspoken feelings. Some relationships don't end in screams or betrayal. Some end in silence, in the quiet realization that two people who once moved in harmony now walk to different rhythms. It seems Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo made a mutual, painful decision to part ways, not out of anger, but out of respect for their own paths. Like characters in a novel who shared a beautiful chapter but were destined to take separate journeys, they turned the page. Behind the scenes, friends and industry insiders noted a calm detachment. There were no dramatic confrontations or final words. Instead, it was a slow fade-out, marked by fewer texts, postponed hangouts, and polite nods when crossing paths. Perhaps the saddest part is that neither truly wanted the distance, but both felt it was necessary. Sometimes love or deep connection isn't enough. Timing, circumstances, and personal growth can all pull people apart, even when the bond feels unbreakable. And so, they chose growth over comfort, solitude over confusion. They walked away, not because they stopped caring, but because they cared too much to keep hurting each other. Their decision, though painful, speaks of maturity and emotional depth. In choosing to walk away with dignity, they preserved the beauty of what they once shared, leaving it untouched by bitterness. Even as the stars walk different roads, the Untamed remains an eternal reminder of their bond. New fans continue to discover the drama, falling in love with Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji and, by extension, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Their portrayal of a love that transcended rules and time continues to move hearts across cultures and generations. It's a legacy neither distance nor silence can erase. The series has become more than a story. It's a symbol of courage, resilience, and quiet devotion. The characters they portrayed were inseparable, bound by fate and an unbreakable trust. And even as their real-life paths diverged, their fictional bond lives on in reruns, fan art, edits, and fanfiction. From conventions in Thailand to online forums in Brazil, the echo of the Untamed resonates worldwide. It serves as a bridge between cultures, genders, and generations. More than that, it offers comfort to those who've loved and lost, reminding them that even brief, intense connections leave marks that last forever. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo may no longer stand side by side, but their legacy in the Untamed ensures they'll always walk together, at least in the hearts of their fans. Time heals. Fans still hope for a reunion, even if just as friends. Perhaps one day, a new project will bring them back together. Perhaps maturity, understanding, and forgiveness will mend what fame and miscommunication once fractured. Until then, we wait. And we remember. The entertainment industry is unpredictable, and so are the emotions of those within it. Who's to say what tomorrow might bring? An unexpected reunion at an awards show, a quiet dinner behind closed doors, or even a surprise announcement of a new collaboration. Anything is possible in the world of showbiz. Reconciliation doesn't always mean going back to how things were. Sometimes it means acknowledging the past, finding peace with it, and building something new, stronger, and more honest. For Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, a simple smile, a handshake, or a nod of acknowledgement could mean more than 1,000 words. And when that day comes, whether in front of the cameras or behind them, millions will cheer, not because two celebrities reunited, but because two souls who once meant so much to each other found their way back, even if only as friends. The story of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo isn't just about fame or fandoms. It's a human story of connection, pressure, misunderstanding, and loss. It reminds us that behind every idol are hearts that beat, break, and bleed just like ours. Their journey, filled with moments of brilliance and quiet heartbreak, reflects the emotional complexity of relationships we all face. It's a reminder that love, whether romantic or platonic, is delicate, and sometimes the ones we care for the most are the ones we lose along the way. Perhaps that's what makes their story so unforgettable. It isn't wrapped in perfection, nor does it end in a neatly tied bow. It's raw, it's real, and it resonates because it mirrors the very experiences we live through: love found, love lost, and the bittersweet beauty of what once was. As fans, we can grieve what's gone, but we can also celebrate what was. We can hold onto the joy, the laughter, and the memories they gave us. Because even when stars fall apart, the light they leave behind still lingers in the sky. And maybe, just maybe, some stars aren't meant to shine forever together, but that doesn't mean their light ever truly fades. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the emotional journey of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. If this video touched your heart, or if you have your own thoughts about their story, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What do you think happened between them? Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another update on your favorite stars. Share this video with fellow fans and let the conversation continue. Your support means everything to us. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep believing in love, no matter how complex it may be.